Crochet and Knit with Nonna and Rosanna. I'm Rosanna, and my kitty cat's just waking up because I started talking. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. It is our book cover inspiration wrap up for October and reveal for November. Hello, sweetheart. She really missed us on our vacation, so she doesn't leave my side. Are you coming here? Nope. Okay. So our book this month was Watership Down, and it's the author is Richard Adams, and it was submitted by Kathy from Yarn with Heart. Okay, come here. I have a level behind me here because I was hanging up some pictures. You can't see them. They're just around the corner there. Some of my paint by numbers, the small ones that I did a while ago. And for anyone new, this is Phoenix. She's our little baby and sticks with her mommy all the time. So Kathy, I want to thank you very much for submitting your book. Our mail, I think, is back to normal. I'm not sure. I am going to be sending out your stitch markers this weekend. I'll be going to the post office. So back to the book. It was a book that I never would have chosen myself. I really enjoyed it. It was the trials and tribulations of some rabbits, and they all had phenomenal personalities, and I actually enjoyed it a lot. I listened to it a lot on the plane coming back from Vancouver. So I did enjoy the book. Kathy, thank you for recommending it. If you want to join in, there is no necessity to read the book. We are just taking inspiration from the cover of the book, and I do have it here on my iPad also. So there were two different books. The other one's a very, very old book, and it had like that paper that turns yellow. It's like a yellowish gold and black, and I will pop it up too. But the colors that were on the newer version are phenomenal. There's blues and pinks and a little bit of purple in there, some black and some white, and I really enjoyed it. And if you want to read the book, by all means read books, but we just choose the colors in the cover for inspiration. Oh, she's needing me. Her little sharp nails needs trimming. She's just sitting on my lap right now. So I made a wheelchair lapgan, and I was actually in contact this week with the girl at the nursing home / senior center, and I will be bringing all my wheelchair lapgans in the end of November. So a couple more to go. Okay, there you go, sweetheart. And we'll start again for next year. So I chose the color of the purples and the pinks and the blues. I really loved those colors, and I know they're Kathy's favorite colors too. So it worked out really well this month. Pattern I used was called More the Please. I did not complete the total square pattern. I went 7 rounds, and it was designed by, I got my notes down here, that's why I'm looking down here, by Melinda Miller. And on the website, mocrochet.blogspots.com. I will list it in the description box below if you want to check it out. It's a really, really pretty pattern. And let's see, my squares, I'm a very loose crocheter, and my squares turned out to be about 8.5 inches square. And I used my tulip hook, which is my favorite, in a 5.5 millimeter. So let me get the yarns that I used. My first yarn that I used was here we go, Mary Maxim, and it's a little bit brighter than what it's turning out. It is a very gloomy day outside. It's raining. I'm hoping the rain stops for tomorrow because tomorrow is Halloween. So this color is called Medium Pink. It's still a little bit darker. I have the overhead light on also today because it's so dark in here. And then my next color was a Big Twist, and they are all 4 weights, the yarns I used. And I find these a little on the thinner side of 4, so putting all these yarns together worked out really well for me. And the Big Twist color I used was Lilac, and I had that much left over. There we go, that's color there. That much left over. And then I joined it, and I haven't been buying a lot of these because we had 40% off coupons, and this was my best value. I got Pound of Love. It's a Lian brand, worsted weight number 4, and this color is called, I'm pretty sure it's called Denim. I'm just looking. Yes, Denim. And it's showing up darker than it is. So, hi kitty cat. Oh, she's climbing up here again. So, let me show you the blanket I made. I am so happy with this. I really like this pattern. I will definitely be making it again. I really enjoyed it. So there's the blanket right there. So these are 8.5 squares, and then I did the continuous join with a double crochet, and it ended up being 31.5 inches wide. I can't remember what the depth was, but no more than 42 inches down. So I really think it's a pretty pattern. Bring it up close. It gets washed out. So I'm really happy with this, and I have had such a crazy month, and with us being on vacation, I normally have my book cover inspirations done after the mid-month reveal of the colors and the pattern I chose, but I actually didn't finish this till the 2 days ago, I think, joining it all up. So I am, like I said, I'm so happy with how this turned out. It's a really pretty pattern, and the colors are just beautiful together. You want up? Come on. So that is my blanket that I made. So I'll put this away, and then we can get into our slideshow, and I can show you. I'm gonna grab her, and I think this is falling too. I'm gonna put this on the floor. Let's get into everybody's submissions, and I'm going to move over and make the picture as big as I can over there. So our first submission is from Bella. Bella forgot to send in her square, so this is last month's square, and then this month's square she used the colors from this month's book. So Bella, thank you. Bella has a channel here on YouTube, and it's called Bella's Crochet Gifts, and she does some great work. So I will link her link below, and you should go check her out. And then our next item is from Jacqueline, and it is a Scrap Buster Granny Square blanket, and it is so pretty. The colors are just gorgeous in it, and I think she did a fabulous job. I love when we can use up our scraps. I have so many, and I need to get using them. And then our next is from our submission girl, Kathy, and she has a channel here on YouTube called Yarn with Heart, and this is called the Feather Fan Rainbow Baby Blanket by Catherine Waldy, and it's a free pattern on Ravelry, and it will be linked below also. She used Lian brand cream roving yarn in the color Shirley Temple. It's such a pretty blanket. Great job, Kathy. And then our next one is from Deborah. And Deborah has been working on this. It's an old project. I think she said from the 70s. So like it's over 40 years old. And she has done her 6th stripe. And she has one more to go. So I am so happy that you're getting this done, and it's fabulous. I can't wait to see it put all together. We'll probably see that in December, I'm hoping. I'm going to hold you to that, Deborah. So thank you, Deborah, for submitting the next stripe in your blanket. And then our next submission is from Deborah. And, nope, I just talked about Deborah. I can't believe that. Our next one is from Tammy. Sorry about that, Tammy. And it's Telly Bean Cowl Mal, and she's been very busy this month, but she did make 3 I believe different cows for 3 different Mals that she's following. I know she follows Judy's and she does one for Kathy's also. So thank you very much, Tammy. It's beautiful. I really like it, and I will have to look up that pattern for sure. And then Kelly always comes up with the perfect amigurumis for each book that we do, and this one is a bunny, and the colors are perfect for the book. She does such a great job, and I'm so pleased that you have been sharing your amigurumis with us because they're all wonderful. Thank you so much, Kelly. And then our next one is from Robin, and Robin has made Rosy Posy squares from Sandra Paul, and she is making a pillow cover with these squares, and she's been using her leftover yarns. I call them scrap yarns, and they're all worsted weight, and I think it's going to be beautiful when it's completed. It's a really, really nice little square. So those were our submissions for this month. I'm going to move back over. And before we get on to next month's, it is November, and this is the month that I ask you to send me a message down below with your favorite book, and I will put them all in a jar, and I pick 12 of them for next year's book cover inspiration. So all I need is just the title of the book and the author if you have it, and just your favorite book, or a book that you just love the color of the covers, or a book that you've read this year that you thought other people might like. And I put them all in a jar. I put all the names in a jar, and I pull out 12, and I put the mal out each month, and I send the person that submitted that month a pair of stitch markers. One's a stitch marker and one is as a stitch keeper. So I haven't chosen what kind of stitch markers I'm going to do. I have to go to Michael's when they're on sale, and I make my own stitch markers, and I make them for our book cover inspiration, and my granddaughter loves to take a lot of them too. So if you could please submit one of your favorite books, your covers, a book you've read this year in the comments, that would be wonderful. So let's get on to November's book. And I have to admit, I read this book earlier this year, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. And here is the book here. It is Lost Bookshop by Evie Woods, and it was submitted by A. Potter 1440. So if you could send me your address, I think you may have sent it to me, but I do not keep anybody's address. Once I've sent out the stitch markers, I delete everything because I don't want to lose have your address go out into the world, so I delete it right away once I've sent out the envelope. So if you could send me your address, that would be wonderful. And like I said, it's A. Potter 1440. And the colors in this book are green and blue and yellows and browns and of course black. But I really like it. I really enjoyed this book coming up. So hopefully you will join us this month in our mal for the book cover inspiration. And I think that's it for today, and I will talk to you on WIP Weekend. Bye for now.